Day 50, guys, and today we're doing a full day of eating. So I've been fasting so the last food I had was yesterday at 5 o'clock. It is almost noon, so I've been fasting for 17 hours. I don't recommend that. I just wasn't hungry, and I just decided to hold off. So I got a Chipotle bowl for my first meal. It's, yes, it says Sexy Beast right on there. And then, this meal, the way I did it was I did double chicken, and then we did light on the cheese, double romaine lettuce. We did fajita vegetables and black beans. So I gotta add did I add the black beans on here? Let me see. I did not add the black beans, so we gotta add the black beans on there. So yeah, so we got double chicken, light on the cheese, double romaine lettuce, and then double fajita vegetables and black beans. So that comes out for 590 calories, 77 grams of protein, 33 grams of carbs, 19 grams of fat. And then perfect. It looks like they freaking loaded it. Hopefully it's loaded. That looks like a little bit more cheese, but I think it'll be okay. So for dessert, I got this protein brownie right here at GNC because I just had to go in for a supply run and grab me some pre-workout. So missing out on that beta alanine. And since today is a rest day as well, I went ahead and treated myself with the energy drink. I was gonna get the pink lemonade one, but I haven't had the grape in a while. So ooh, that is good. So yeah, so here's the first meal of the day. Honestly, I'm gonna start saving my calories for later because that's when I'm struggling more. So later at night, so I don't have to end. So I don't have to end my eating at freaking 5 o'clock. So now I'm getting food in my bed. Try to shake this thing up. So I don't like ending my eating so early in the day and then struggling for the rest of the night. So I'm gonna start saving the lift for a little bit later, and I'm gonna start saving my food for later. So I probably won't start eating until around noon. Then go get my first lift in, and then and then and then start eating my meals for the rest of the day, right? Because I only have 2,000 calories to play with, so I can't go too crazy. I'm making a mess here, so I can't go too crazy and be like, I should use my little sitting area that I've kind of created. So can't go too like crazy in the morning time like I've been, right? Because it's been a struggle. So I notice I'm not even really that hungry in the morning anyway. So why force myself to eat? And I was doing that so that I had some food in my system before the gym, right? So I'm gonna put off the when I go to the gym, and then I'm going to hold off on my food until about 11, 12-ish. We also did fasted cardio this morning. So, and this goes to show you, you guys can eat out, right? You guys can eat out while in a calorie deficit or trying to lose weight, right? You just have to you just have to supplement things. Like I didn't put sour cream, I did half cheese, whatever, right? So, and it tastes really amazing. So, it's really, really, really good. Really, really good. So, looks like they loaded this thing with chicken though. they finally get their portion sizes right. So if I was on a bulk, I'd probably go for the tacos or a whole full-on burrito, right? So in the cut, this is what we're eating here, which is perfectly okay, perfectly fine, delicious, satisfying, filling food. So I'm gonna take a bite of this and try this. These are those Magic Prime Bite brownies. I think you see them all the time, like on TikTok. Never really had them. Let me see. It's really moist and good. Now, I would recommend to stay away from these kind of snacks if you're trying to really diet down, because it's 220 calories for 19 grams of protein, which is actually pretty decent, right? I want 10 grams of protein for every 100 calories. But if you really need a sweet treat, I'd go for stuff like this. Actually, it's really good. It tastes like I'm having like a regular cinnamon roll. So like I said, I already did a cardio session today. So we have I have 3 more cardio sessions to get done today. So yeah, so a 45-minute walk outside, and then the other ones will be just random whenever I'm like, oh, I'm probably going to go get some more cardio in. So I'm doing about 3 hours of cardio a day, and it's fast. It's making the weight loss go faster now, and it's helping boost my metabolism and just getting moving. And when I say cardio, I mean light intensity cardio, guys. Like I'm not freaking going crazy, right? So it's just walking. It's just getting my heart rate between that 110 to 125. Nothing too crazy. So when I say I'm doing 3 hours of light, or when I'm doing 3 hours of cardio, it's light intensity. So we're okay. But yeah. So this is meal one. So this I gave you the macros of this and of this thing. I'm gonna have to figure out, because I can't find it. I can't find it in my macro tracker, and that's when this one becomes kind of an issue. Sometimes the ones that you scan things, you'll find that sometimes you just cannot find the item that you're eating, so it becomes kind of a pain. So I found one that's kind of like it. It says 240 for 19 grams of protein. So it's just like that one, but 20 calories more. The macros are pretty close. So I'm just going to add that on there as that, whatever. And so that gives me 96 grams of protein, 55 grams of carbs, 30 grams of fat for 830 calories. Perfect. Maybe a little bit high because of the snack. We probably could have gone without the protein snack, whatever. But I won't eat again until way later. This will keep me nice and full and probably until like 4 or 5 o'clock. And then I'll have a couple meals. I'll have another, 1,100 calories to play with for my dinner and for whatever I want to do. So that's pretty awesome, because then I can eat a whole bunch of food later. Or I can even have a couple stuff before dinner and then have a bigger dinner now. So this is what I like about waiting to have breakfast and doing that fasting until like noon, and then having some, and my body feels better. I don't know, when I do fasting like this, my body feels really amazing. So like I said, I did 17 almost 18-hour fast, and my body feels really good and amazing for doing it. It's up to you guys if you want to do it or not do it. Give it a try, see how you guys do. But if you fast for 17 hours and then you go absolute crazy and you just destroy your calorie deficit, then it's probably not a good idea, right? So it's like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter when you eat your calories as long as you just stay in that calorie deficit. Like, I can have all my food first thing in the morning, then not eat for the rest of the day, and I'll be fine. And then I can have all my food for lunch, or I can have all my food for dinner, or I can break it up into like 6, 7 small meals. It really doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you stay in that calorie deficit. I'm telling you guys though, I cannot wait to be on a bulk. Bulking for me is so much easier. Cutting, I hate cutting. I love to bulk. I love to eat large amounts of food. I'm thinking that I was meant to be like a mountain man or something, where I'm just eating all day like a giant. But fun fact about me is they thought I was gonna be like they thought the way I was growing, they said I was gonna be like I was gonna be like 6'5", like they, because back then, or like they can kind of tell like how I was supposed to be like a big baby, and the way that I was doing, going and growing, they were predicting that I was gonna be such a big baby that when I get older I'd be like 6'5". Well, towards like my really important growth spurts as a baby, um, my mom got really stressed out and started drinking and smoking more. so it stopped my the rest of my growth as a baby, and I stayed the same size, and I still was a really big baby. So like my doctors were the doctor was shocked. I remember talking to my family. I had the same family doctor for years and years, and he always would tell me when I was a kid. He's like, I always tell your mom, man, you could have been a massive kid, but then she just got too stressed out and started drinking and smoking, and that stunt your growth as a baby. And because I stopped growing, I think they said like at like 5 or 6 months, I stopped growing in her belly, and like the way that I was already massive, I was gonna be like a really big baby. But maybe that's why I had the appetite of someone that was supposed to be like 6'5" or something. I don't know. I don't know. I just have a very big appetite, and I can eat tons of food. So I'm gonna sit here, finish chowing down on this. Enough talking with you guys. Here's my setup when I'm eating in here. Kind of cool, right? Now you guys can kind of see the setup in the Forerunner, how I'm eating. I'll show you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna do it today, but I will eventually show you guys cooking in here, storing all my food, all that cool stuff. But losing the weight while living in a vehicle, I guess. But yeah, so we'll see you guys in however many hour or whatever I eat next. I'll show you guys what I eat next. So we'll see you guys then. Okay, so it is almost 5 o'clock, and I got my next meal here. I did have a snack between this and what you guys last saw, but that was just an apple and a banana. So this meal right here is 7 grams of fat, 23 grams of carbs, 69 grams of protein for 427 calories. And all it is corn, potatoes, chicken. So this right here, these potatoes are going to keep me so freaking full. And then, of course, all the protein, and I throw some sugar-free Hawaiian barbecue sauce on it, and it is so good. So right now that puts us at for the day 1,431 for 156 grams of protein, 124 grams of carbs, 38 grams of fat. So I have another 600 calories to play with, 700 calories. And my goal is to stay between 1,800 calories a day, 18 to 2,100 calories a day, or sorry, 2,200. So 1,800 or 2,200, like in that range. So maintenance for me is 25 or 2,600 calories right now. So I'm trying to stick in that kind of calorie range. But these little baby potatoes, they'll keep you so full. You just microwave them for like 5 minutes, and then throw some seasoning on it. So good. But I've already knocked out 2 more cardio sessions. So, and my walk outside. So right now we're looking at, let me see here. We're at about 2 hours and 25 minutes of cardio. So I'll have 1 more cardio session and then be done with cardio for the day. And it's going to be just light walking, just light light walking, pretty much it. And then low intensity. So we're at 8,000 steps right now. We want to get above 10,000 steps. So yeah, we're doing good. And then just got to keep on track and stay under calories. I'll have one more big meal before I end the day. So we're on perfect track right now. So I'll get back with you guys with whatever I decide with dinner. For drinks, just like sugar-free soda. I like drinking these waters right here from Walmart. They're pretty good. And then what else is? I don't know. There's not much to talk about. Just chill. So I mean, we can talk about more about just it's just get your protein in. You know what I mean? Just stuff that a lot of you guys already know. So I don't know. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day, and I have a date with leg extension machine tomorrow. So most of you guys are skipping the leg extensions and skipping leg day totally. That's not the play. You need to go do your leg day. So leg days are the best days in my opinion. But yeah, I'm gonna stay here, eat, chill, go do more cardio, and I'll be back with you guys for whatever I decide for my last meal. Okay, so it's now 6 o'clock, and I know I just kind of ate the other meal, but I'm not feeling very well. Like my head's hurting, and I grew up with like chronic migraines, and I feel like I'm getting a migraine. So I'm like, normally when I get one, I'll pass out for a long time. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat now just to make sure I hit my protein goal for the day. So right here, I just have skinless chicken breast for dinner. Nothing special. But what this does is this gets me at so this is 372 calories for 78 grams of protein, 4 grams of fat, 0 carbs. So that puts me at 1,800 calories, and that puts me at 234 grams of protein, which is perfect. I can, so my protein intake should be about a gram per body weight, and so I am 230 ish. I don't know. I'm around in that area, so it's been a while since I weighed myself again. So this is perfect. This is perfect macros. This is the perfect way to end my day at night and just end it kind of early. And then I know some people are gonna be like, "Oh man, that's crazy! Like you're just gonna eat chicken breast and sugar-free sauce." And it's like, yeah. So you have to do badass stuff to be a badass. So. Or to look badass. So some of the stuff you start doing when you do bodybuilding, eating healthier, and all that stuff, it's like it starts kind of coming crazy. So if you want to look like a badass and be a badass, you got to do badass stuff. So I'm gonna sit here and just eat on this before I pass out. And then call it a night. So try to go to bed early. Try to sleep as much as I can. I was supposed to have one more cardio session, but I don't think that's going to happen. Just the way my head is feeling, my headache is coming. So it's coming pretty strongly. And when it happens, like light really bothers me. Like I got to be in pitch dark, and it'll become so painful that I just like pass out and I go to bed. And then I'll wake up either 8 hours later. Sometimes it's 3 hours later. Sometimes it's 2. Just really depends. So I'm just gonna finish getting my protein in. So then, say if I wake up in a couple hours, I'm at 1,800, so I can have some more chicken or something. You know what I mean? If I need to. But for you guys, like I'm pretty much done eating. Like I shouldn't eat anymore after this, and then just call it a day. So that is what I'm really gonna do, is just like not eat anymore, but just like saying like if I woke up a couple hours later and I was hungry, I could eat a little bit more if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. So, but yeah, that was pretty much the day of eating. So 1,800 calories, And looking at the macros, like maybe I should throw some cheese in here just to get that fat to 50, and that's just for hormone health. So you want your 50 grams of fat a day if you're men. If you're women, you want like, I think it's like 70, 80. Women are a little more difficult when it comes to macros. For your fat and your hormones and all that stuff. So I don't know the exact number. I think it's like 70 or 80. But for men, 50 grams of fat is really good. It helps your hormones. Carbs, like if you're in a cut, keep them anywhere from 100 to 150, 130. Protein, depending on your body weight, you want a 1 gram per body weight. So, and it's not lean mass. It's like, and now they're even showing you want like 1.3 grams per body weight. So it's like, can't really overdo it on the protein unless you go over on your calories, right? So you really want to save a lot of your calories for protein. It's going to help you keep fuller. It's going to help you stay fuller for longer, and you're not going to really want to eat. That's why a lot of people are successful on like carnivore or keto, is because you're just eating pure protein and fat, and those are very filling. So they'll eat like 1,200 calories in a day of just pure meat, and they'll have like 300 grams of protein, and then they're just like, oh man, I can't eat anymore. It's because of the protein. And then your body burns more calories the more protein you eat, because it's got to break it down, so it burns even more calories too. So that's why getting your protein and getting high in protein is really good thing to do, especially in weight loss. And then when you're bulking, you want to get that gram of protein in as well, and even more, because it's going to help recovery, help build muscle, and then you want to get a lot more carbs in as well. But you can keep your fat around 50, but you want to get a lot of carbs in when you're bulking. It's going to help your performance, and it's going to help your muscles grow even more. So yeah. So that's it for this video. Full day of eating. So I'm gonna slam this down and then go lay down in the pitch dark and see if I can get rid of this migraine. And then we'll see you guys on tomorrow's video. So tomorrow's gonna be day 51, and it's gonna be leg day most likely. And we have a date tomorrow with the gym crush. I'm very excited for. So it's gonna be. I'm really sad because a lot of like gym bros pass up on her, and it's called calf raises and leg extensions. So I don't know, I like them. But anyways, we'll see you guys tomorrow for probably legs. So we'll probably go with legs tomorrow. But yeah, we'll see you guys. See you guys tomorrow.